Hey everybody, it's me, Cindy. So it is day 41 of my 100 days of meditating for an hour and making a video. And today apparently is a very special day because it's a full moon tonight. I believe the full moon is at 9 p.m. Pacific time. But don't quote me on that. Anyway, I'm doing a full overnight meditation with some of my dreamer group and spiritual group from 10 p.m. tonight until 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. And knowing that I'll be meditating for 4 hours, it's easy to go, oh, okay, I'll just use that as my meditation for today. Start at 10, still under the gun for day 41, Saturday. But I didn't do that, and so I meditated on my own for an hour this morning. And when I looked at some of the videos and some of what's actually going on tonight with the moon and the stars, and the moon being so close to Pluto, I believe it is, and then the sun in Cancer, I probably couldn't have picked a better time to do all of this purging that I'm doing and going through this grieving process in so many ways. It's obviously not just the loss of my cats, but it's the loss of a part of this life that I started on when I moved to Los Angeles, and how that's when my journey really started, because that was the first time I really took a stand against what everybody else wanted me to do. And I said, no, this is what I've always wanted to do, and I'm going to do it. And I read a letter yesterday that I had written my sister of when I was in the airport. I think I might have mentioned this on the video yesterday. But the letter said how I didn't feel nervous or like I did the wrong thing. And I was sitting in the airport going to a retreat in Maui for 10 days, and then I was going to go to Los Angeles for 6 weeks and check it out to see if it's where I really wanted to move. And I ended up doing that, and then after the 6 weeks, I moved back. I went back to New York, got all my stuff, and moved to LA. But this word that I used, so the letter was sitting in the airport, and I was totally, like, this is what I'm doing, and totally sort of at peace. And then the letter, after a few months of living here in Los Angeles, and how I said this word, that I had this sense of belongingness. And that was just bizarre to me, because my memory is that I never felt like I belonged here in LA. Never. I was like, who are these people? Still, even to this day, I'm like, really? This is where I am. And I never really felt that I belonged here, but yet there it was in this letter, in the very first stages of being here, that I actually felt a sense of belongingness, which makes me really look at what went wrong, but how I sort of sabotaged that a little bit. And maybe my addiction to drama, maybe my addiction to having things go wrong or having a problem so I could figure it out and get emotional about it so I could feel alive. But here we are 25 years later, because that's how long I've lived in LA, and I'm going back to the beginning. And I don't want to feel regret. I don't want to feel shame or blame or sadness that I didn't listen to myself better. I didn't listen to my gut more. I didn't just go with that inside gut intuitive feeling. I instead lived for the response of the outside world, i.e., my family and anybody that I felt that I needed to win their love or win their approval, which is why I didn't always make the best choices in relationship. And so I guess you're never too old to learn things. And as I'm going to be going into this long meditation tonight, I want to really be in a place that I'm totally accepting of whatever it is that is next on the other side for me, on the other side of this journey of purging and letting go of my old life and letting go of my thoughts about who I am and letting go of how I associated myself with my cats or my family or my work, my job, what I do for a living, and just be totally open to seeing what is there. And I'm a little headachy today. I'm a little, still a little heavy. Maybe it's good because there's sort of a grounding sense to it. I'm not like airy-fairy all up in the air. So we'll see. We'll just see where this goes, but I'm excited to share it with you. And I will be very tired, I'm sure. Or maybe not. Who knows? I just want to go in with an open slate. I've never done anything like this before. And I will let you know how it goes. So enjoy this time and look at the moon. I always know when there's a full moon because I'm kind of, I feel it, like maybe that's that sort of heaviness feeling. It's really, for me, the full moon is such an opportunity to look at my emotions and look at what's coming up, because it really comes up a lot. Like I'll have like a super emotional day or something, and then I'll find out later, oh, it was the full moon. Of course it was the full moon. And I don't know enough about astrology, but I do believe that it is significant in how the world is operating. And another video that I was looking at, who was an astrologer talking about this astrology thing, she said, as it is above, it is also below. And I thought that was a really good way to describe things, because if you look at our world from space, here's the planets and the sun and the moon and the whatever. So, and as they rotate on the axes, it just, to me, has to affect us. So, sorry this camera is so shaky. I want to apologize. I have it up on pillows, and every time I move, it shakes. So I hope it's not too shaky. Have a profound day.